very sad because of how things ended with my parents at the time. A whole thing with my brother, and that this is where it's gonna get into the video that got corrupted. This I have a very big, and I still am kind of going through it. But this was a very big thing for like a very long time. I kind of regret. That was good. I don't know why. My brain sounded like this sounds really bad. Like, no, this isn't bad. Like, I regret how I was, like, how me and my brother interacted as kids. But to be honest, like, and like I go back and forth with the whole thing. It's like we were kids. Like you don't know any better, and we were going off with the example of my parents. But even still, like I feel like I could have been nicer. I could have been better. You know, he was my younger brother. He was. I'm saying like he's dead. He's alive. He is my younger brother. Like I should have been nicer. I should have been nicer. I should have been this. I should have done that. I'm like, yeah, I should. I should. I should. But now I'm like, I'm gonna do better. Even if we're not like living together, I'm going to do better. I'm gonna do right by him in the best way I can. You know, life gets in the way, but I'm gonna do my best. I do not want these windows here. I just wasted all that glass. What I want, that hurts me. I want this. I want two windows like that, so I have room for chests. Yeah. Maybe I'll do some interior decorating, but I'm not sure. But yeah, because the video that got corrupted, the portion that got corrupted was that, or not the whole video that got corrupted, is that, oh, the villa looks so ick. Maybe put another one here. Yeah, that gives us something. Give me some ideas in the comments about how this house should go. But what was I saying? My brother, me. God, this is what I mean. I lose train of thought so easily. That creeper could fuck everything up. Also, this game makes me lose train of thought, but at the same time opens my train of thought. It really makes me focus, but also lose it. But simply that I and my brother, I, I I've been having a longing. I guess that's a good way to explain it. That I've been having a longing about wanting to connect with my brother again and make up for a lot of older brother, younger brother bullshit. But like, also like, I miss playing games with him. I miss hanging out with him. And for people that haven't moved out, and for people that like don't know you, let me tell you something. You don't know what missing a person is until you realize, like, I got. It didn't help that TikTok basically just does the whole TikTok algorithm basically just feeds upon what you're kind of suggesting to it. But because of that, because I was like, I miss my brother and shit, I was getting all these like older brother, younger brother things, where it's like, oh, it was a big flip flop. It was a lot of back and forth between me doing something and me going into like, oh, let me tell my brother about this, but realizing I'm not in the house with him. That was such a big big hurdle that I'm still kind of dealing with till this day. That I am not going to okay, okay. I know some people will say like, oh, you can just call him. Have you heard of video chats and blah blah blah? Like, no. Listen, me and my brother, and I feel like a lot, and for sure. No, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna stop saying I feel like a lot of people can relate. No, I know for sure a lot of people can relate, especially people that grew up my era, Gen. I don't know what generation, but the era basically where the iPhone was becoming the gold standard of phones, but it was still wasn't really the gold standard of phones, and so the whole big thing with Android and Apple wasn't a thing. When it was going to flip phone to smartphone kind of deal growing up, right? Um, Basically, I I was like nothing changes. Nothing has changed except that me and my brother physically can't be next to each other all the time, or can't break into each other's rooms and say some random obscene shit, have a random thought, say I'm gonna break the Geneva Convention, or just these random things that you as a sibling you will do. And I'm sorry to anybody that's an only child. Um, I'm sorry, uh, because to be honest, having a sibling is an experience, and if you are able to like repair your relationship with them or be able to keep that relationship connected, it is great. It is great. I love my brother with all my heart, and I doubt he will ever watch this video because he has an issue with watching very long videos, but I love him. Um, I had to deal with that, not being able to break into his room to be able to tell him random shit. And I know I'm gonna bounce back. Phones are a thing, video calls are a thing, but that's not the issue. It's not the issue that about talking to each other. It's the thing about being there. I think, to put it in a simple way, is about being there with each other. Because when we were younger, yes, we fought a lot about sharing a room, but sharing things. But in the end of the day, I loved him, and I would kill to be able to relive that now, in a way. I think it's time to make the roof. Yeah, it's time to make the roof. I I I just I want to go back. And that was the thing too in the corrupted part, in the corrupted video. I say that I want to go back because and I don't think I try to. I don't want nostalgia to have a hold on me, but I have a very big thing with nostalgia, and I think everybody does, but a lot of people more than others. And I think I'm a very big like gush when it comes to nostalgia, but it's not nostalgia in terms of like, oh, this thing was my child, this thing, oh, I loved this thing when I was a kid, I think I love it now. I guess that is what nostalgia is, huh? I don't know. It's like my nostalgia's not different, basically. It's just that I want to relive being a kid, and my brother was a big thing of it. I miss playing games with him. I miss playing different games, sitting in the same room, and either or me or him playing a game and the other one watching the other. That was such a big thing. Or sitting there in the living room watching TV, talking about our favorite movies, our favorite shows, our favorite animes, our favorite anything, and coming up with these dumb, crazy ideas about, oh, then this is a big thing. Oh, how I would rewrite a movie, or how we would write a movie together and make it. How we would do things differently from other games, or how lore. Oh my God, lore about different games was such a big thing. He's so into God of War. He was so into God of War. I got really into Vikings. So it kind of correlated, and I don't know much about the mythology, but he's a big mythology. Like, he knows so much about different mythologies and shit. He knows a lot. That's the thing. My brother is so smart about so much. He knows so much that, like, even though I know a lot, he still to this day shows that he's capable of learning and figuring out things, and it's amazing. But yeah, we talk about lore. Lore, for fuck's sakes. Lore about games, lore about movies, all these different things. That's the thing. That's the novelty. I guess novelty is the right word. That's the novelty of it. It's being able to be there and talk and look at each other and just be there. The moment of being there with each other and just enjoying it. I miss that. 'Cause nowadays, like, I'm busy, right? I'm trying to make this work. I'm trying to do work. I'm trying to work because working is a thing, and you need to live because capitalism, right? Um, and I have friends. I have this. He has friends. He has this. I have my life here at this house that I'm in with my wife and trying to make a life. And he's there with my parents trying to he's starting this this journey that I'm in. And I know that people are gonna be like, "You're fucking young." I'm 21 and I'm married. I know that's a big thing that a lot of people have told me. I am 21 and I am married. I acknowledge that. Yeah, I am. So what? But the thing, like, that's my thing. It's like there is this, and it's not. I don't know if it's maternal, because I don't think because maternal inherently is being about your child. I guess it is some kind of variant of maternal, I guess. But I am protective of my brother. I'm protective of him. Generally, I'm about to starve. I need to get this bread now. I'm protective of him, and I care very deeply about him. So I'm coming to the realization that he's about to, or he already is, because he just graduated high school. Um, or not, well, he graduated high school last year. Um, so he is or starting to go into this phase of life that I am in and am still going through. You know? And the one thing I want to do, and I've been trying to drive home with him, is that he's not alone. If he needs me, I'm going to be there. I'm going to do my best, even if, I am having a shit day. And I might come off angry, I might come off all this stuff, because, no matter what, I'm human. And I think that's a very big thing that I've been trying to drive into people, that, like, I'm only a person. I'm trying my best. We're all trying their best, and I'm sorry for coming out the way I do, or saying the wrong things and all that. Can I breed you with this yet? No. No, I can't. So, I'm really hoping that he has a better time than I do in this kind of phase of his life where he's trying to figure himself out and all this. So, yeah. I really hope he does. Because to me, I hope because he definitely deserves so much. He deserves so much. He's so smart. He's all these different adjectives, descriptive words I can say. I miss him. And I don't I don't know how I can really express that like I don't know how to say it to him in the way I feel it. But I think he knows. I think he knows. I hope he knows. I also don't know how the fuck I'm making this roof. Oh, I think I do know how I'm gonna make this roof. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna do this real quick. Oop, ow. Fell. My brother and I don't know. Because it's like I have a wife and I love her dearly. And that's the thing is that is a big thing that you have to learn is like this sounds really bad, but it's not that like I don't love my wife. No, hold up. I love my wife very dearly. I love her. I love her, you know. It's just that I knew my brother for so much longer. Man, this really sounds fucked up, but just hear me out. Hear me out real quick. I just I don't know how to put this into words. I just want to be able to be I just want to be able to interact with him more. And I'm going to try to interact with him more. This does. Wait, did I fuck up on this side? Yeah, I fucked up on this side. Good job, me. So that's my hurdle that I'm trying to get over right now. Man, this sounds so shitty. now. I'm losing. I'm like, my whole thing is breaking down because I'm worried. Stop being worried. He and I will always be brothers, and my wife, I love her. I don't know what I'm saying. I really, I don't know what I'm saying. Just simply, I'm going to try to interact with my brother more. That's for sure. I know I will. I definitely will. Just, gotta have to figure it out. I want slash need to figure it out, kind of. These will connect eventually. Let's just pretend they connect.